Blake Fields says, "What's good if you had a son? Would he have to leave at 18 like buying the first car himself?" No. Nah. I would give him freedom, but I wouldn't let him leave at all. I would probably keep my son with me until he was like 30. That's a fact. I would keep my son with me till he like 30. Um, yeah, for sure, 100%. I would give him the freedom to do whatever it is that he want to do when he want to do it, but I wouldn't let him leave until he like 30. I don't think that men are really ready. Um, I don't think that men are really ready for the world until they like 30 years old. Most guys don't even think about getting themselves together till they like 30 years old. So like even if you was to get married, I would still have you living with me because I think that your girl need to be trained up. And when I say trained up, that also means that I think that your girl needs to be up under or she needs to be assisted by or to witness what it's like to be up under a woman that knows how to treat a man. And so I think that we need to completely reinvent what our cultural norms are. 100%. I 100% think that we need to reinvent what our cultural norms are. And there's no reason why a guy should leave the house before 30 years old, which then flies in the face of a lot of these women that say, well, I don't want to talk to a guy that don't have his own place. No, you don't want to talk to a guy that's not responsible. That's what you should be saying. So, I wouldn't have my son leave, even if he was to get married. They would have to move in with me. They would definitely have to move in with me until they like 30. And we could just get a place. Like we can get one big place and all of that stuff. I think that the way you treat your son and you treat your daughter is different, but I think that the foundation of allowing them to fail in a controlled environment is very, very important. You do not want the world to get a hold of your kids too early. Let me say that again. You do not want the world to get a hold of your kids too early. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You don't want them to have they come to look, man, everybody walking around with fucking diseases. Everybody got AIDS. Everybody got herpes. People be having baby mamas all of a sudden. They got a bunch of debt. They got student loans and all of that. I'm telling you, you do not want your kid to be out there in the fucking streets before they're 30 years old. They not ready. The world will chew you the fuck up and spit you out. Look, for every one of us that's sitting here having this conversation, we're going to get into the show in a minute. 30 at home, you're going to be stunted mentally. No, you're going to be fucking successful. Look, we still in fucking last place. How we going to sit here and say what we should be when we got it all wrong? Everything that we've ever been taught is wrong. How you going to say that when we got a method for success is literally being implemented in our family? And so the thing about it is just that for every one of us that's sitting here having this conversation right now, we know a bunch of other people that did not make it. We know people that's in jail. We know people that didn't crash the fuck out. We know people that's out here living foul. We know people that's out here with AIDS. We know people that didn't kill people. Look, every single day y'all drive by somebody or y'all walk past somebody and they probably a fucking murderer, and that's a fact. So if we sitting here talking about what make you feel good, then no, absolutely not. For what? What are y'all trying to push them out so early for? At 30 years old, they got another 50 to 60 years to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Jesus himself didn't even start preaching until he was in his 30s. 30 is the magical number for a person that is ready to then take on the world. Other than that, in your 20s, you fucking up. 20s is fuck up season. 20s is fuck up season. So why y'all so busy trying to push y'all kids out too early? Why y'all trying to have them out there in the street so they can have? Because then what? You know what happens? Then your kids come back to you with a kid out of wedlock, and then you got to be paw too early, and you got to be mama grandmama too early. Then you got to be babysitting because she got to try to go to work and figure her fucking life out. You want them out there too early getting pregnant? and bringing kids home and on child support, or you want them to get themselves together and be prepared and to be trained up in the way that they're supposed to be trained up so that they can go out there and be a good reflection of you. You want them to come home and bring a kid home talking about, I'm dealing with my baby daddy, or you want them to fucking go out there and do it the right way? Because every single woman nowadays is out there bringing home a fucking kid to their parents, talking about, I need you to help me raise my kid. And then now the parents got to live in their twilight years raising your fucking daughter because you got to go to work. For what? What you trying to push them out there too early for? So they can have some freedom, so they can go out there to these indoctrination camps called college and fuck off and mess up all of the money? I don't know why y'all so in a rush to push these kids out the door. It's so stupid. It is the dumbest thing ever. It's so dumb. And for everyone that crashed out and came back, a lot of them didn't make it. And so y'all raised up a bunch of kids and now they foul. They foul as hell. Foul as hell. Stupid. Anyways, what up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, friends and family? Y'all ready to get started with the show? I'm sorry, you know me, I'll be going off on my little rants because it's after hours and we can say whatever we want to say. We got a lot to address today. We got to address Monique. I told y'all. Y'all like the view? Y'all like the city? That's actually Jefferson right there. So that's Jefferson, and then the first street that's going like this, that's Woodward Avenue. Woodward Avenue is the very first paved street in the entire country. Woodward Avenue, that's Jefferson right there. That's the Renaissance Center. That's GM's headquarters right there. All of Detroit. DTE, MGM Grand, Motor City, all of Detroit is all behind me. So I got the city on my back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. New studio looking. This ain't no studio, this is my new penthouse in Detroit. Brand new building just built. Shout out to y'all. Brandon Beecham says, Anton, your idea sounds good, but the concept assumes parents know better than the child as kids raising kids out here. No, the parents do know better than the child. That's why I have 3 brothers, all successful, 9 uncles, all successful. Listen, my family is a reflection of the success. So I'm telling you it works. It absolutely works. We need to change our cultural norms. Greg, that's why I'm living in the penthouse, and you can go and get your own with a floor plan that more or less fits you or suits what it is that's best for you. I love my floor. I love my open air. I love everything that's in here. I love the look of it. I still got my couch. My fucking guy that was supposed to come and hang up the thing. Look at my TV still over there, looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? I got my 85-inch TV still on the floor because the fucking man was supposed to come over here and hang my shit, and he stood me up. I hired him off of TaskRabbit. He had the highest ratings, and the dude never showed up. So shout out to you, fuckface.